Hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your fortnightly reading for the second half of May 16th through to the end. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. And if you'd like to skip the intro and all the shuffling, then there will be a timestamp in the description box below. So let's see what we can get for you, Taurus. Some interesting energies happening. So what do we have? Queen of Wands crossed by the Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, what else can we get for Taurus? We have the Chariot in the near future. There's some interesting, the planets are all kind of doing some interesting things, so could be some shake-ups coming up. Let's see. Okay, Five of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant, and the Three of Pentacles coming through for you, Taurus. Beautiful. And there you are. An Ace of Swords is coming through. You've come through with the Hierophant energy, beautiful energy. So wanting to come back to yourself. What's happened here, Taurus? What's happened? Okay, so let's pull some cards out. Let's read the cards. Taurus, what's going on? Okay, we have, as the situation, the Queen of Wands crossed by the Seven of Wands. So there is, I think that, this is taking opportunities, being able to sit with your shadow side, but still lead in a powerful position here with this Queen of Wands energy. But there is a sense that maybe someone's questioning your authority here, Taurus. Someone's actually challenging this. There could be someone, that's kind of the feeling I'm getting with this crossed by the Seven of Wands energy, that you've got a vision, but someone's, you might be faced to, someone's doubting you or challenging you and questioning you. So it's putting you in a pretty vulnerable position. It's hard for you to kind of find higher ground with it. It's hard for you to feel like maybe you feel like you can't defend yourself, whatever this is. But yeah, there's been a situation. This is the situation that's raising itself. And actually this situation has caused a lot of pain on a deep level. So it's this sense of someone undermining your power here and deliberately trying to sabotage you even sometimes. So let's look at, so this is an issue that's kind of raising itself at the moment, Taurus. The recent past was the Four of Swords. So there's been some time for you to reflect on this. I feel like you've had a bit of time out away from this issue and it's kind of just raising its head again after a while. You might have thought that you'd been and put that to rest somehow, but this Four of Swords is you definitely had some time out. It could have been a period of illness for some of you, but you just needed some space from that person or that issue, and you needed to find a new perspective on it to really understand the story of what had occurred with that Four of Swords energy. And it might have been something that was laying dormant in your life for a while, but it has come back again. It has come back because there is this opportunity on the surface. There is this Ace of Cups energy, which is renewal. There's healing that's come, this beautiful healing energy that has come through. And this could actually be, this is love energy. So this could be a new relationship. Someone actually genuinely is offering you love. This is the beginning of your heart opening again and feeling like it can open. So I feel like there's a massive healing on a heart level happening here for you guys, Taurus. Something that or someone has hurt you a lot in the past. Really, it could have undercut you as well. Unexpected. So someone, you weren't expecting that. But so there's this energy of healing around this, because at the base we have the three of swords. And it's actually, this is something that could be happening on a very deep level, this Three of Swords, which is pain and emotional pain. But the antidote to the Three of Swords really is this Ace of Cups, which is love. This is heartache and love together. And the fact that in alignment with each other shows a very, very deep healing. And the Three of Swords, it's exposed to the elements. It's like a wound or a cut that's been exposed, and therefore it comes up, and therefore all the yucky stuff can come out and it can be healed. So, and the fact that you've been crowned by this is you have all that beautiful healing energy. You might actually be in a safe space now where you can actually, feel this love and this replenishment and healing to be able to put this to rest once and for all. So in the near future, we have the Chariot card, which is, it's conflicts ending in victory. And it's funny because you in the situation here is this Five of Wands. There is conflict around this with a group of people or a collective. It could be a family, it could be work friends. There's conflict here. And so I feel like you could be embroiled in some sort of conflict or caught up in some sort of pettiness or battle of wills or agendas, differing agendas. And that's actually, undermining you somehow, undermining your ability to nurture your future, to nurture your vision of where it is that you want to go with that Queen of Wands energy. So, and to really actually undermining your ability to connect to your heart, perhaps sometimes as well. So, it's interesting. But you managed to step away from that, being caught up in this energy, other people's dramas or chaos, whatever that represents. Because in the near future, you don't kind of don your armor. You're still feeling pretty vulnerable because of that alignment with the Ace of Cups and that Three of Swords. But you're able to find that inner strength and the protection to be able to reel in these opposing forces that are occurring here. And the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords are opposing forces. It's pain and it's love all in one. And so you're able to bring these two together. And once they meet, that's when the healing really begins, when love meets heartache. And it's actually really beautiful, Taurus. It's really beautiful opportunity. And so it's creating a lot of stability in your life. It's going to create a sense of, feeling safe again, which is lovely on a heart level. There's an aspect of your heart that is feeling protected. So the energy surrounding you is the Wheel of Fortune. And, again, we have a kind of Sphinx-like energy here. So it's like, the Sphinxes speak in riddles, and that seems to be important because the Four of Swords was trying to make sense of the event, and this is like, still you get the answers but in unexpected ways. The answers are there, but it's what questions are you asking? Because the questions, it's all about just maybe shifting your perspective on what questions and answers you're asking about this, because the Sphinxes do talk in riddles, which means the answers are there, but you just kind of got to, look at it in a slightly different way, which is slightly different from what you have in the past. But so that your perspective is shifting and changing. Things are changing in your fortune, changing for the better with this Wheel of Fortune, and changing in your favor. So this is luck and fortune coming in for you as well. But I think in terms of that past energy where you were kind of stuck in a group dynamic that was very undermining for you or causing a lot of pain, that's shifting and changing as well. And so this is why we were saying you want to come back to yourself. Here you are, Taurus, the Hierophant, and you're wanting to come back to yourself, to your power, to your true essence of who you are. And you feel like that was really undermined. I mean, the Queen of Wands is a Leo energy anyway. It's not even your energy, Taurus, but it's obviously an aspect of you. But this is like, I just want to come back to and feel like myself again. I just want to feel good and connected on a soul level. And so connected on, find my stability, find my status quo within myself, come back to myself. And so with the outcome, I just wanted to, I'll talk about this and then we'll talk about the Ace of Swords, because with all of this becomes, actually I want to talk about the Ace of Swords first. This is the card at the bottom of the deck. Here is the truth and the clarity that comes and cuts through this situation and shows you the truth so that you can, the truth hurts, but the truth also heals. And this is the clarity that is being divinely gifted to you, that creates a space for you to have the new mental perspective and clarity that we were saying with it's about shifting the way you've been perceiving or finding the answers or looking for, trying to make sense of it, because the riddles are nonsensical. They don't make a lot of sense. So there's something around that. And then once you've worked that out, here comes this clarity that comes through with his Ace of Swords, and you're crowned again. You're back to yourself. You've found your crown again. You've found your power, your authority. You found that clarity, that truth, and that it could actually be a brilliant idea for some of you that comes up amidst all of this as well, Taurus. So the outcome card, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is, there's success here. There's a sense of it. You've achieved something and you've made something beautiful. You've been recognized by others for your skills, and you're now ahead above the pack. You're now ahead above all of these people that you were having conflict with, that they were undermining. You will be elevated to a higher position. So that for some of you, this can be promotion. Others, it can be finally getting the recognition that you deserve. For some of you, it is like completing an initial stage of a project and getting some really good feedback and seeing that it is really, you've made something really wonderful here. So it's kind of breaking through a lot of the naysayers and the underminers and the doubts, and finally getting yourself into a position where you have found that higher ground that you were looking for, that you couldn't find in this Seven of Wands, in this dynamic here, because, this character's on the higher ground. You couldn't find the higher ground. And here you do find the higher ground. You're able to break free of the pettiness of these conflicts, and just concentrate on what it is that you're trying to create here, what it is that you're trying to do. So, for some of you, this is related a lot to creativity, or how you feel like you're being judged and critiqued by others. There's a breakthrough that's come through here with this Taurus. So I hope that makes sense for some of you and resonates. And if you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.